Hi, my name's Mark, one of the pastors at Trillium. I've always wondered how I would behave if I had no restraints placed on me. I had no economic restraints placed on me. I had no social restraints placed on me. I had no relational restraints placed on me. I had no moral restraints placed on me. How would I behave in life? You know, say we won the 649 lottery. Say you won it, or maybe I won it. I noticed a few days ago it was $50 million. Say we won the big prize, the $50 million. How would we behave from that moment going forward? How would we interact with people? Would we continue to grind it out in the job we have? Would I continue to serve at Trillium United Church as a pastor? And the answer in truth is, I don't know for me. I have no idea. I remember Tiger Woods getting in trouble about 10 years ago. He was found to be having affairs, a series of affairs on his wife. And of course, he was pilloried in the press, and I think it derailed his golfing career. And it had a huge impact on him. I'm thinking to myself, but how would I have behaved in his shoes if I had his fame, his good looks, and his $1 billion in the bank account? Because he had $1 billion, amazingly. How would I behave in those circumstances? And in truth, I don't really know. I've never had that kind of restraint-free life to live. We talk in funeral services and memorial services, and I've mentioned this many times, that what people want to focus on at the memorial service is on that person, the deceased person's love of others. That's what people want to talk about. That's all people want to talk about. And so they share stories of how this person blessed others through their love. Now understand that this is only a slice of that person's life. It's not the whole story. It's only a slice of it. In some cases, it's a very small slice. I think most of us wish that love was a bigger purveyor in our life, that it was a bigger part of our life. It took up a bigger slice of our total life picture. Sometimes we lift up the deceased person as a model in their love for how we're to live in this moment. But I think we would all like to grow in the ways of love in our life. We've been using some jargon words in the church over the years, and we've been talking about a few of them, like sin, the bent and twisted ways that we become separate from love, or repentance, making the big U-turn and getting back on the path of love, or forgiveness, being released from the grievances of unlove, or faith, trusting in the unseen hand of God to get us back on the path of love. And today we're looking at that word grace. I used to think that grace was what was mumbled by old people at meals. But later I realized grace is perhaps the most important word in the Bible. It's this desire on God to bless us, this unbounded, joy-filled, incalculable, unlimited desire of God to bless our lives, this overflowing goodness that pours out upon us over and over again. And our job as human beings, as spiritual beings, is to receive the blessing of God and then to pay it forward to others. It's like God's calling out to the best part of us. God is calling out to us in the love that lives within us, to our best selves. Maybe only a slice of what we are, but that's what God's grace is all about, awakening our reality to love. Now, I don't know what would happen if I won the 649 lottery and got the big payout. I do know how I hope I would behave. I hope it wouldn't derail me in any sense from what I'm committed my life to be an agent of God's perfect love in the world. I don't know what would happen if I was freed, unfettered in my life with you or with others. But I do know what I hope for, and I do know what God's goal for me is. Love, and only love.